Welcome to the Celeb Compound. I'm Story Laurent. I'm getting my. Welcome to the Celeb Compound. I'm Story Laurent. All right, we in there like crack. We in there. We in there. Hello. I hope you're having a peaceful night. Well, of course, some of us are. But, hey, trust. Out of all the people in the motherfucking world, I understand. It's only so much anybody can take. Okay? We are all human. It's all right to give a person a try, a second try, and if I like you enough, even three. And that's because we all grown now. But once I had to get on your motherfucking head or your motherfucking neck, oh, you done motherfucking up. You done motherfuck the fuck up. I can't even get it out. What a night. I enjoyed this night. And shout out to Armon Wiggins. Shout out to Armon Wiggins. I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with getting in anybody's ass who continues to sub, shade, or talk shit. Now, I was one of the people that posted that video of Jason Lee subbing on mine that night. And realistically, it wasn't even a sub. That nigga, he said who was going, hoot the woot the woot the wop, the wop the whoop, and we knew exactly who he was talking about. And that ain't all of it. But anyway, what we gonna do, we gonna get into a few topics, and then we gonna get into the mess. I don't look for mess, it just falls into my lap. Now when you hear that, that's a symbol of we just clocked in, okay? The celeb compound has just entered the shift. I want to welcome any and everybody. I want everybody to know that you are always welcome here, long as you respect me first. Don't just love me, respect me. That's the problem that Nicki Minaj is having right now with fucking Lotto, and people don't understand. But you know what? I did hear something. It was this girl on Nicki's Dream Team, and I guess she was in the shop, and she was recording one of the male barbers or beauticians, but he was a black guy, and he was like, "How the fuck she gonna do that when she with the biggest? She with the queen of pop." Now they was talking about Big Energy remix. But one thing for sure, the nigga one line. That's awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna share my screen with you, beautiful people. Look at Drewski. Why do you want to play?
The joke, hey, don't make the joke out of me, bro.
Hey, listen, man. I wanted you to join. Could have been records. No, now we're here, and I mean, what do I say, brother? I think you the epitome of what we want down here. Could have been records. And
Good records.
if you are you open to leaving 4K trading?
I'm not NBA. I'm 4K
That's not what we came for. I just know NBA Youngboy is my nigga, and Drewski okay. He get on my nerves sometimes. But don't they all? Now what you looking at is a man playing the saxophone while he's getting brain surgery. Now I didn't believe this, but this is real. Now I wonder if he's just doing this for a video, or is he doing it for something deeper? Like, let me make sure I'm alive, make sure I'm functioning, make sure I know what's going on, why it's happening. I'm sure they got good anesthesia, but they didn't put him to sleep. But I just wonder, and even with the surgeons, I wonder if when he's doing a note, if they see something, a vibration or something in his head. But anyway, we'll get into it. I always talk about the things that's at the top. Hey, it was at the top. Nigga, 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 nigga. My bad. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the shade room. Now make sure this one's seen there before I get to talking, because I'm more. Nope. We'll be back, shade room. Don't worry, little boo. We're just doing a few topics. A few topics. I know I ain't crazy. Do I have to put her in myself? See, this is why I do my own topics, because I be relying on them to catch the tea so we can talk about it. But sometimes, that's yesterday's news. What I wanted to get into is the fact that today is Brittany's Garner birthday. Today is her birthday. And if you don't know who she is the young lady, the black basketball player who got caught in Russia with the vape pen. It was a THC vape pen. And they giving her time for it, and she's doing time. But I did respect and really like the fact that all her teammates did. So let's get into it. Shout out to the Shade Room and Gabourey. Brittany Griner releases message on her 32nd birthday in a statement shared by her lawyer. Thank you, everyone, for fighting so hard to get me home. All the support and love are definitely helping me. Now, we do want to say happy birthday to her. And she's American and a black American. So let's not forget her, especially being in them other countries. Happy birthday, Brittany Griner. We will not forget about you, and we will not stop fighting for you. The W won't be the same until you're home. We are BG. That's crazy. Today is Brittany Garner's birthday. Today is also the 243rd day since she was wrongfully detained in Russia. BG, we miss you. We love you, and we are with you. The time to bring her home is now. Hashtag we are BG. And this is her team.
Getting back out on the court, and there's for a very good reason. They have all changed their all-star jersey with their name and their number. Every single player has come out in a Brittany Griner jersey with her number 42 on the front and back and her name. They all stood at center court, lined up in solidarity, bringing attention to Brittany Griner, who is being wrongfully detained in Russia. Really surreal, special moment for the WNBA All-Star, as these players literally saying, we have your back.
Beautiful and powerful moment, Holly, from a league that so often...
Yeah.
The teams were late getting...
That is beautiful. And I know that's fucked up because, they done got close. They've been playing for years. That's like anybody. Your dog goes somewhere and they just don't come back over some bullshit. You like, damn, 9 years? But I hope we all learn something. Just because the motherfucking U.S. okay with it does not mean these other countries allow that shit. Unless you go to Amsterdam. But That's not where we are. Shout out to her. Happy birthday. Birthdays are special around here. That's the only day I care about. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be alive and to see another year. Because as we know, a lot of the kids are not. Now let's see what Joey Badass said. Only because he's one of my faves. Shout out to Raising Canaan for being on a second season finally. Been waiting forever. 50 Cent ass. Joy Badass responds to Kanye's Drink Champs interview seemingly being taken down. I downloaded it, y'all. I don't support anything Kanye been saying and honestly been trying my best to ignore most of it for my own peace of mind. But censoring his right to freedom of speech is whack. Asking him to come speak on your platform and then removing/blocking the content because you don't agree? Yeah, that's some crazy shit. And that's crazy because all these days we've been like, don't talk about Kanye. He just needs some publicity. He must finna do something. What do you want? And at the same time, it's like, damn, how do we not support him? You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Even though you don't like what somebody's saying, you don't have to listen to it. You know what I mean? It's easy as turning it off, not buying it, or not watching. I don't know why we act like it's so hard and people, words do not hurt. Words do not hurt. Now they can hurt, but they don't hurt. It won't stop you from waking up and seeing another day. It won't stop your hustle, your babies, whatever you love, your mates. I'm one of the people, let people do what they're going to do and let people say what they're going to say. As long as you keep your hands to yourself, okay? And it ain't right. And you don't have to agree with it. I didn't agree with it. But some of the shit he was saying was real as fuck. Just like now. Just like now. When we do it, y'all cancel us. Oopty-doo-doo-doo. But we still got shit up. I'm talking about baby for real. But then, if you talk about a certain demographic of people, it's like they can just take and destroy any and everything you have. That's crazy. That's crazy. But then one of them things, conversations that we do need to have around this motherfucker, because we're not going to act like that ain't no bullshit. And we all know why they did it, because of who he brought up, the demographic in the group. But we're going to leave it at that, and we're going to move on. I just wanted to see what Joey Badass said, but that's not it. Now, the George Floyd shit. Now, that's the shit that burnt niggas, okay? And we'll do that after. But the George Floyd shit was hard to listen to because it started to come off ridiculous. And it makes me feel like, what documentary did you watch? What news or video did you watch? Because the one I seen don't sound like the one you talking about. And if I'm wrong, please the fuck let me know. But anyway, so George Floyd family, they own Kanye ass. And I understand it. If nobody, well, the Jews are too. The goddamn bank, he said he had $150 million or somewhere in some bank, and they don't even want his money. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't bank where you want to be because you don't like what I said. Ooh, wait, I wish I get that rich. I want to be that rich. Say, what you say, bitch? Oh, I'm finna Control, Alt, Delete. Yo ass. Here we go. It says, mother of George Floyd's daughter. Oh, okay. Mother of George Floyd's daughter files $250 million lawsuit against Ye for harassment. Y'all notice everybody call him Ye now? When he was saying, I feel like Conscious Flight, how do you say his name is? Motherfucking Muhammad Ali's real name. He said, I feel like that. I told everybody to call me Ye, and they still calling me Kanye. So, if you notice, all the blogs are saying Ye now. Well, the black ones for sure. So at least you know somebody was listening. Yay for harassment, defamation, and infliction of emotional distress. Now, I told y'all that was that one thing. One thing. And it don't matter if you know a lot or you right. You still got to have some tact. You still got to have some sense. And in this world, even though we don't want to be censored, some shit we not in control of. And I feel like some of your personal opinions should stay to yourself, Kanye. That's where you fuck up at. It ain't that you wrong. But some of the shit is your personal opinion. I can't believe what you saw and what I saw didn't match up. But that's for another day. We ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm letting you know that the daughter of George Floyd said, I need some of that. You pissing me off. You're hurting my feelings. You're fucking lying about my dad. He did have his motherfucking thing on there. And you don't know who he calling mama. He calling his mama, if you ask me. The mother of George Floyd's daughter, Roxy Washington, has filed a lawsuit against Ye on behalf of her child, who is the sole beneficiary of her father's estate. At this time, a news release states the family is seeking $250 million in damages for harassment, misappropriation, defamation, and infliction of emotional distress. In the meantime, the family has also issued a cause and desist to Kanye for his comments about George's death on a recent episode of #DrinkChamps. According to the release, the suit claims Kanye West knowingly made blatantly false statements about George Floyd's death to promote his brands and increase marketing value and revenue for himself, his business partners, and associates. Roxy's attorney, Nuru Witherspoon, said, the interest of this child are priority. George Floyd's daughter is being re-traumatized by Kanye West's comments, and he's creating an unsafe and unhealthy environment for her. Oh, yeah. That was just me trying to see how y'all feel about that. Now the interview is down. So now what? It's like when they start using children, it's like, okay, now we might have to retract a few things. It's all about freedom of speech, and they shouldn't be punishing drink champs for what Kanye is saying. But some things Kanye say won't just be a conversation. Something may happen. Boasting, flossing, and looking down on motherfuckers and thinking you up and shit is the fastest way for you to lose anything. God giveth God taketh away. And that don't always mean it's money. Some stuff you have to learn from accidents, like your mom. And I did say it, I'm sorry. Because I feel like you used her and you used Virgil's death, for a lot of excuses and a lot of reasons that didn't make sense. And that just might not be how they would feel. And that's one thing I said about Kanye. Kanye is all over the place. He doesn't stand on anything. He's here today, gone tomorrow. He's this way today, he's gone tomorrow. He just blow whichever the wind blows. Of course he got sense. And yes, he makes sense. And yes, he's a little right. Yes, he said a few things that made sense. But it's a no. It's a no. You still gotta have some tact. You still gotta watch what you say, how you gonna say it, or who it's gonna affect. You gotta think ahead. You gotta think ahead. It don't matter how rich or how smart you is. You can fuck your own self up every time. And that's what probably happened with Jason Lee. Your mouth. But we'll get into that very, very soon. And I also wanted to go to this because if you was in here a day or two ago, I posted Osiris, YK Osiris. Now, a day or two ago, he was on his live, kind of breaking down, talking about who don't mess with him, and Diddy and Drake and Ye and Meek Mill and them. They don't fuck with me no more. Don't throw them up. So why am I still here? Why am I still living? And I felt like he was crying out for help. And then I seen another dude, then he talked about it. I said, well, that's good. I said, men need to talk about it. Black men need to talk about it. Expressing their feelings and it being okay. And if you need to cry, it's okay. I don't recommend you do it live. Take a minute to yourself. Sit in a closet. Pray. Meditate. You have to focus on the things that you do have. You have to focus on the things that you do, what you're great at. You got to focus on life. You got to focus on life to live. But anyway, where's Osiris? Now, I might have sent him. Is this the one, or do I need to go somewhere else? Let's see.
I want to say, man, I just want to say I appreciate every single person that checked up on me yesterday. I was very down and very emotional. And I was drained, but y'all helped me a lot, knowing that you don't have friends in the industry and things like that, but you do have people out there that really love you, that really want to see you win.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that yesterday and today. All I want to say is that check on your people, check on your mom, your sisters. I don't care if you're mad. I don't know if you're mad, but people need love, man. People need that love, man, for real, that love. It's going to shine a light on them, man, and keep God first, man, because if we don't got nobody, we got God, and that's for sure.
That's for sure.
I love y'all so much, man. I don't care if you broke, rich, poor. I don't care if you're famous and not famous, man. Mental health is serious, so keep God first, man. Keep going. I will be dropping more music soon. I love y'all so much. Y'all be safe. Love.
No.
Osiris.
See, this might not mean nothing to nobody else. I'm one of the people that did report on it because when people crying for help, I do notice. Even when it's a bunch of trendy shit going on, this is the type of shit that brings you back down to earth and say, hold on. Everybody needs to pause, stop, and say something. And I'm glad I can do that for y'all. I'm glad that I can bring it to the forefront and make you want to post about it. But he did have another video before I finish on him. Let's look at the other one because it got to be on Neighborhood Talk. And then I'm going to give the rest of my little commentary on that. And then we're going to move on. What were you, Osiris? It wasn't that one. It was another one. Got them old eyes, old eyes. What did I see, baby? What was I? No, it ain't this far now. Yeah, I know I gotta go back up. Last time I just be. That's all right. We don't get a huger screen. They gonna be mad when I use the big TV. No. You know what it was? You know what it was? I can be smarter sometimes. I think it was on her too, but that one was a recent one. He had one from right after we talked about it. Where are we at? There you go. There we go.
Let's not get this misconstrued that Osiris was being emotional. Osiris was crying because certain people in the industry doesn't mess with him. That's not true. The reason I was crying, the reason that I was showing emotions, to let people know that other people feeling like this too. I show so much love. I show so much happiness and joy to people that I really love and I really mess with and I really look up to, but I don't get the same results. So that's the way I was feeling. And the devil trying to crush me, trying to break me down, he trying to break me to pieces, but I'm not gonna let him do that. And the devil is a liar. I'm not gonna let him do that. I'm a king. I am who I am. And I'm gonna stay like that. I know what I stand for, and I stand for love. I stand for peace. I stand for happiness. And I'm not gonna let nobody change that. And I'm so sorry to all my supporters, all my family that I showed that. But I just want to let people know that I love, and I just want to say this. Let's not get this misconstrued. Y'all keep using that Drake shit, huh? Drake don't fuck me either.
But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all an update on that because we talked about it. I know some of y'all other people didn't, but we at the Celeb Compound talked about this, what you're looking at, and the breakdown. And I'm just happy to see him doing better. And I'm glad. Sometimes we got to say something because them same people that he's talking about today, probably, like he said, check on your people. They probably wasn't checking on him. They probably ain't called him thinking, oh, he okay. He ain't said nothing. He good. He ain't hurting, you know. So ain't nobody got to check on. But everybody has to create boundaries. Create boundaries, people. Because if you create boundaries, things that disappoint you, people that may try to hurt you, or people even that don't think about you, you are protecting yourself when you create boundaries. You telling yourself, I can't give you all my love because I don't know if you'll give me all yours. Or I can give you all my money because I don't know if I'll have it tomorrow. Or I can't do this right now because if I miss this, that's creating boundaries. You have to think of yourself too. And if it's something that makes you happy or you need to do just to feel good, like this is my happy space. I told y'all it could just be me and I'm still gonna get off my feelings. This is something that helps me. And it's a lot of other things. I'm just telling you to think about yourself. Think about yourself. Think about God. Put him first. Get some love. Get some grace. God shows grace and mercy every day you open your eyes. And that's one thing that's just enough for you to be happy or smile today. No matter what you're going through, you saw the sunshine. Somebody last night didn't. If you're coming into the room or you knew her, make sure that you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss when I go live or drop a video. I do it at random times right now because it's just us. So, we got to make sure other folks see us. So, We can't be stuck one way right now. Right now, we just growing as a platform. We growing as a name, and we doing our motherfucking thing. Even when they think we ain't, we are. Shout out to God, cause God did. Yeah, yeah. That's a that's our anthem over here at the Celeb Compound. God did. And what the hell? Monica and Kodak Blackman hanging out tough. Nah, I know they friends and all that stuff, but they gotta be doing something else. Are y'all making music? Are you planning on making some type of movie? I don't know. I don't know. But I think we'll find out soon. I'm not finna deal with Candace. Withdraws guilty plea for aggravated assault with the deadly weapon and entering plea of no contest. Prosecutors still recommend 6 years of probation. Girl, see that's it say Yaya Mayweather withdrew guilty plea for aggravated assault with the deadly weapon and enters plea of no contest. Prosecutors still recommend 6 years of probation. Now, I don't know. Are you trying to have a lesser charge on your name or what? Because you're lucky you're not doing jail time. Assault with a deadly weapon? Ain't that a class A? Yeah. Motherfuckers get 10 to life and 25 to life for shit like that. You probably better shut your mouth, but hey, y'all got the money. If they told you to withdraw and do that, yeah, do that. It'd be fun. I ain't gonna say that. And we all know Nicki Minaj will reportedly be nominated 5 times in the rap categories for the 2023 Grammys. And that's cute and all, but she not cool with that. And I know some people gonna say, why she still complaining and she still this and she still that? That's because she's sensitive about her shit. Now, when y'all heard Erykah Badu say call Tyrone and I'm sensitive about my shit, y'all just saying it. For real. Shit you love and adore. See, a lot of people haven't found a passion. It's a small handful of us who's found our passion. I'm not saying being good at something or making a lot of money or doing something fun or a hobby. I say your passion. Some that keeps your heart beating, that keeps you from being depressed, something that brings the life and the light out of you. And when you have a direction, a plan, and you working it, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. I think she loved Super Freaky Girl. She knew what Super Freaky Girl would do and where it would go. And the motherfuckers that's hating on her know it too. Corporate giants. And then you see what they did. They got who they want over there so they can win and put you over here so you can lose. You might win one, which would be great. We still gonna die and fall out on the floor. But I understand. And Nikki's at a point where she's not new to this. So you saying you gonna give me this don't mean shit. I don't want that. I want what I came for. I've been out 15 years. This is the award that I want and deserve and earned. She's earned it. That's why people don't fucking understand. Nikki on IG Live explaining why she's
injustice.
up.
And everybody knows this. I always speak up for people. If I see somebody being bullied, they don't even got nothing to do with me most of the time. I'll speak up because that's just me. I'm not scared of the internet. You understand? So, and by the way, I'm not saying I want anybody to stand up and speak for me. My fans do a great enough job, and even my fans don't have to. Like, I don't. My fans feel like they have to do that sometimes. You guys don't have to. I love you regardless. I just want. It's time that the Grammys stop doing it or be honest. You know, at least respond to me. Don't just start talking about a different song. Come on, that's crazy. So that's all I was saying, boo boo.
Listen, even now they gonna act like they don't understand what you're saying. But what's so strange is everything that you're saying now, just like what was it, 2016 for the streams, is working for them. So it just makes more sense that this is gonna work for you guys too, because it's gonna be another girl that's gonna go through the same issue.
Thank you.
And then it's gonna be like Nicki Minaj did say that, but she was the mad black woman when she was saying it.
Right.
She's won many awards. She's rich already. Like, she can't listen. She's rich already. The grandkids.
But that's what I don't think they understand. I don't think they understand that I'm doing music now because I love music. I'm not doing music win awards. Like, come on, y'all can't be serious.
And don't validate
y'all think
her.
that at this point I don't know that I'm the greatest with or without a Grammy or any award. I know that, y'all. I was just pointing out a point that should have been made. The Weeknd pointed out points about the Grammys. Drake pointed out points by the Grammys. Refused to accept some of his some awards when he felt like it wasn't fair.
Jay did too.
Who?
Jay did too when he had spoken for 50, not receiving awards when he was supposed to.
And Jay is a Sagittarius. So shout out to Jay for that. Many people. And then, you know, they talk about all of these odd things. And ladies, teach your daughters that anytime a woman brings up their age, that's a compliment. That basically is the woman saying,
damn, you look good.
I can't talk about her looks. I can't talk about her talent.
And
I can't talk about anything that I would normally diss other women with. You know. So I have to go through this. So I want you women to know. And I used to hear people saying that they got more at peace at a certain age and stuff like that. It's true. You feel happier, you feel better, you feel more in tune with yourself and all that good stuff. You feel, you know, less of a reason to explain. And see, if I wasn't in this industry that requires so much of the social media stuff, I would really be one of those girls that probably post once every couple months, like, hey, y'all, to minimize every time they speak the truth about injustice. Injustice? What is the word? And everybody knows this. I always speak up for people. If I see
injustice, and that's what it is. It's nothing personal. I just hate that motherfuckers ride the fence so much. You know what I'm saying? Just on the phone, fucking sin, like fucking Humpty Dumpty, rocking back and forth. 1 minute I love y'all, 1 minute I don't. It depends on what you did. It depends on what you said. It depends on how I feel today. That shit. Either you fuck with me or you don't. Either way, I'm gonna do me. And that's another reason why we love Nicki Minaj. Age shaming is ridiculous. And I feel like it's a shame that a woman would say it, especially a black, supposedly, girl would say it. Because you know, they're gonna use this against you in a minute. And everything that Nicki Minaj fights for that's right, when she gets it or it changes for you too, Lotto. Other girls, Megan, all the rap females. Y'all don't have no sense. Anything that is beneficial for your future, you should probably back. But that's just me talking on the outside looking in.
Be Anaconda's record, right?
Last year you on the ball. Say, Nick, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Never forget that.
Never will. So, but listen to this, Mackie. Instead of the Grammys coming out and simply saying, we're not going to change our decision because we honestly don't give a
Right.
They said, well, we're not going to respond to why we moved Super Freaky Girl into a pop category. We're just going to tell all the Black people in the hip hop culture that, well, Nicki is nominated in the rap category. She's nominated in the rap category for Do We Have a Problem? She's nominated in the rap category for Blick Blick. By the way, these are not nominations, y'all. So this is another way that they're gaslighting y'all. These are not nominations.
Right.
These are songs that record companies submit to be a nomination. Okay. I was talking about Super Freaky Girl, yet the Grammys have not responded about Super Freaky Girl. They've only gaslit y'all into directing your attention to Do We Have a Problem? What does Do We Have a Problem have to do with Super Freaky Girl?
What does it? And the only thing that I wanted to say, because once I say something, I move on to something else. You will notice that. I'll let everybody else wear the screen 5 days. I'll get mine off my chest and move on. Are we going to stop watching the Grammys? Are we going to show them 1 year how valuable it is, how valuable we are, and that we make the difference? If all the Barbs, just the Barbs alone, if they did not watch the Grammys this year, that motherfucker would tank. Tank. But that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. See, they're going to make us watch it because you still not getting some type of nomination. So we still want to wish. We wish. You know what they doing. This will be a beautiful year for Nicki to finally get a Grammy. But we just know it's a bunch of bullshit in between and behind it. One last thing over here before we get into the mess. Tonight's mess at that. I was thinking about this question and I was like, what the fuck? Parents, this is Andrew Conwell, St. Louis native. Parents, please stop sending your kids to school with the idea someone hits you, you hit them back. You are part of the problem. I'm going to see what the comments say first. It say, damn, I've been a problem for a long time. We don't start, but we finish. And mine might jump you. That's on me and they daddy. The problem is parents who haven't taught their children not to hit or bully others, but I agree. And I understand both ways. And I'm going to tell you what I say is from a personal point. These are stories or conversations that I've been through or had. For 3 years, I told my children, we don't talk about people. We don't hit people. We don't do this. Nobody touch your pom-pom, your privates, all the keys of life at that age. First 2 years, my baby got a ridiculous bite, a kid bit her. So you know what that looked like. I remember 1 year, my baby got scratched on his chest like somebody grabbed him. And he didn't beat nobody ass. A couple weeks ago, my daughter got hit in the eye and it scratched her pupil. I went up there. They didn't even get the other kid. They didn't have a conversation with him. They didn't ask him what happened or nothing. They just called me to come get my baby because she hurt and she won't calm down. I blew it. It's different for everybody because, like she said, your kid might not be doing nothing, might not be hitting nobody, might not be starting nothing. And there's kids that'll pick at your child every day, even when they in their own world. And this is not the case of my kid didn't do it because they too good. They don't handle it right. So now I have to teach my child to stay away, to give them a warning, and then to handle your business. You got hurt. You've been hurt. So now what? A lot of these teachers are kids that don't have no children. A lot of these teachers don't even want to be there. A lot of the teachers are just teachers. They never even dealt with children. And some of them go from high school to elementary or elementary to high school. So it ain't all on the parents. It's everybody. This is where we get the uproars. When we get the pointing fingers. Because you can point at that parent, but then we can point at the other parents who people don't spank or punish or put them in timeout or discipline them any type of way. And they go to school thinking that all the toys are theirs. Everything that they want, they can just take out of people's hand. And if you upset me, I can push you down and hit you. Won't nothing happen because nobody ever do anything. So I think it's better to teach your children how to handle it, whichever works for you, that child in the situation. Because I don't think they want all the parents up there clowning every time their child get hit or fall or somebody says something about them. You want every parent to come up there every time. You a fool ass boy that need to shut his mouth about fucking parenting with no fucking kids. I know you trying to be funny and talk that shit that you always talk, but leave the kids out of it. I don't want to hear nothing about kids unless you got any. Because a lot of motherfuckers change and do things different once they get them. And please, especially once they get multiple, you don't know nothing about that. If you hit my child, I told my child, do what you think you need to do to protect yourself. If it's not worth it, walk away. If you can just say something back and get into their ass, just do that. But if they pick at you, put their hands on you, pull your hair, knock you down, hit you all in your eye, have you in the hospital for fucking 10 hours, beat they motherfucking ass. Don't call me. I said, I'm not picking up no more. Only time I pick up, you call 3 times. That means it's emergency. If you calling me just because my child whooped some kid because the kid hit them, I ain't picking up. Leave a message. Because I tried to do it the right way, and you motherfuckers ain't do it the right way. You can't handle 1,000 kids. Don't fucking work in school. That's all. I just want to see what y'all say. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. I can be wrong. I can be wrong. This is just my personal beliefs. This is just the shit that I feel, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Woo! I got one more thing we got to go back and look at only because we talked about it. If you don't know nothing about it, that's on you. You didn't subscribe and you missed it. Now, we had a conversation a few days about Miami Tip going on a witch hunt for this trans woman or man or lady. She didn't even know who or what the person was, or if the story was true, or if this was just all for clout. And I guess it got back to her that we were having a conversation about it and people weren't liking it. And maybe she read some comments or some TikTokers got into her ass. But she did respond and say something. And since we had this conversation, we have to get up to it. So let's see. My bad. I'm all on the motherfucker. Where we at? And I'm like, oh, here we go. Okay. If y'all don't remember when here, this is all the witch hunt stuff. And then I told her she was doing that, and then it was over. It was like 20 pictures. Wait a minute. I'm dead serious in the question because, bruh, this situation gone. This is after.
Trans be allowed to work in women's strip club as long as they let management know that they are trans? Or should they work in the male strip club? Because I don't really know if there's any like strip clubs just specifically for trans. I know they have like the drag queen shows, but that's kind of like not the same thing. But another thing in this situation, like this situation right here, like y'all trans have to let people know, because now strippers, I feel like the strip clubs, y'all gotta make these strippers, y'all gotta go deep in the checks. They gotta get naked and like open a booty hole and cough like you gotta do in jail, like, cause this shit is serious, bro. I got a serious question. So with this whole trans situation, right? Should the trans be allowed to work in women's strip club as long as they let management know that they are trans? Or should they work in the male strip club?
That's her question, not mine. I'm just showing y'all because we already had this conversation. These were all the pictures and the stuff we went through. Oh, she erased some of them. That's why I made sure I recorded, because I said, let me make sure. See, it's just these. But at first it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it made me have to talk about it. But this was her last response. I feel like, well, I guess maybe she upset some people, so she erased it. Especially after we had the conversation. People might not come in this room. They might not say nothing. They might not subscribe, but they fucking listen. Their conversations piggyback off mine a lot. And that's okay. A little bit for me, a little bit for you. I'm here to give to the world. You heard me? But this is her last response.
She's posting them while they're asleep. Number one, even as a woman, like, clearly you have a certain agenda. If you're videoing these men while they sleep, or you
Wait a minute. I gotta read her statement because, like I said, we had a live about this 2 or 3 lives ago. Miami Tip 305. This is for my besties and my bestianas and my celebs and celebrity dots and celebrity tots. Okay. Since last night, I was able to find out that Hennessy, I guess that's the girl's name, the one I showed you, Hennessy was a real person. Now I can address her as she. I was able to find out because of me going live with someone that I know that actually met her. So if you missed my live last night, click the YouTube link in my bio to watch full live of me trying and finally finding out that Hennessy is a real person. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel. Again, my live is full of my opinions because it is my platform. If you can't enlighten or debate in my comments respectfully, then you will be blocked. If you are someone who doesn't follow me and don't like my opinion, stay the F off my page then. Oh yes, shop the equality onesies from Stay Fly by Miami Tip. Bitch. Anyway, personally, I feel like this was us she was talking to, because nobody else was talking about this shit but me. I pulled this shit from Instagram and brought it to YouTube, okay? And that's for everybody else, because We debated and had a conversation very politely. Never disrespected her once, and we fucking even promoted your fucking lingerie. So just in case you got it the fuck wrong and got the fucking wrong one, you might need to look again. And if that ain't to me, shout out to you. The right thing to do as a grown fucking woman is to come and clean it up. Cause the shit was fucking messy. And if I was trans, I would have felt the way. Anytime a motherfucker want to have a conversation, the first fucking thing they do is jump into getting killed. Yeah, you gotta be dumb as a motherfucker when a lot of niggas out here getting their dick sucked by any and everything. And if they get a little more time, they gonna get some ass. But we already talked about that. Y'all wanna have that conversation? Go back and say, what is that? Miami Tip, outs T girl. Stop trying to be funny all the time. That's what it is. Motherfuckers be trying to get into some shit, but always throwing a joke in there. So, motherfucker, damn, we ain't even listen to it. I just hey, bitch. I just wanted to update my people.
Even as a woman, like, clearly you have a certain agenda. If you're videoing these men while they sleep, or you sneaking videos, like most of the videos are like she's sneaking. And that's just like a hidden agenda. Like you're up to something. So you're up to no good. You starting off wrong. Okay. That's number one. Number two, the way she, it, he, they, them. And when I first initially posted it and I pronounced it and I said it, she, him, them, her, shim, however you want to be pronounced. First of all, I don't even know if this is a real person.
See, but that's that fake ass shit. Your first mind saw what it saw.
They personally saw this person. Okay. So when I'm giving those pronouns, I really mean it in a respectful way, because I don't
want you being funny, but you was being funny.
Not address you the way you want to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know this person. I don't even know if it's real. So yes, I am referring to it, he, she, him, them, they, as those pronouns, depending on what I'm saying and what the topic is on. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want anybody in the LGBTQ community to feel like, oh, and I know y'all know, and I really don't have to address this. She's posting them while they're asleep. Number one, even as a woman, like, clearly you have a certain agenda. If you're videoing these men while they sleep, or you sneaking videos, like most of the videos.
Oh, that's all she said. It wasn't nothing. I was just letting y'all know I guess she cleared it up. She found the girl and do. And if that's the case, that's what you should have showed out of the 15 pictures. At the end of the day, it's not up to anyone. It's up to the man and whoever the fuck you fucking with to figure out the rest. What she is. The people that's laying with her need to figure it out. That's just me talking. That's just me. You might not feel the same, but that's okay. His girl cheated on him, and this happened. What happened?
Things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently. Ever since this moment, I spoke your name. From and on, I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. Cause love, you're nothing but a lie. What the cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker, and I'll go that you said in my life.
It's a motherfucker.
The house, the cars, the kids, and the dog. I want it all.
Serious right now?
Oh my God. So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how.
All right, boy, shut the hell up. My bad, y'all. I was pulling my other video. And it ain't have to do with no love. Cause that's the shit that brings y'all last right now. That's why everybody is fighting. You can't love everyone, but you can respect them the same. All right. Now that's the real version. Fuck what he was singing. Make sure you guys come on into the Celeb Compound. Leave your comments. If you like the commentary, make sure you like and subscribe. If not, that's on you. You're a freaking hater. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out when I go live. It's always a fucking good time. I know you bitches don't like me. Women hate me, but the ones that love me, I love you too. And shout out to all the men for always keeping it real with me and always being true. I'm going to share my screen. You're listening to Story Lawrence, and this is the Celeb Compound. Oh. Y'all thought we wasn't going to do it, but we going to. Ooh! He had 11,000 motherfuckers in the chat, and now he got 38 views. Shout out to all my wins. We gonna rub it in Jason Lee's face a little bit. Let's do this.
Let's go to.
Before we start, this was a 2-hour live. We not gonna do 2 hours. We gonna get to the shits. We gonna hop around and we gonna clown. I didn't watch it all, but enough was a motherfucker enough. And shout out to him. It was about time. Motherfuckers say what they want to say, but the way Jason ass clowned on that live a couple weeks ago, this should have happened the next day. Cause bitch, no you didn't. No you didn't. No you didn't. No the fuck you didn't. Cause that's the only thing I could have thought of if I was him. No you did it.
Said it already. Now this is not supposed to be me getting irritated.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Go.
We got a lot of stuff to get into. A lot of times I'm gonna be off camera, then we're gonna get back on camera, then we're gonna talk about it some more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, he gonna get off camera.
I want you guys.
Then we're gonna get on camera.
I'm gonna play you some clips from
and
Jason
then we're gonna
Lee's
talk about it some more.
And I want you to really listen to what he's saying.
We will.
Okay.
We're
gonna start there.
Let's start here.
We're gonna start with the Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm. Because this is the only way for y'all.
This is where he talks about Karen Civil
people.
And
I unfollowed
ownership.
everybody. Why? Because I used to get caught up in Karen Civil's Instagram and all the fake shit and say, damn, why I don't have this? Why I don't have that? When I started to realize that she ain't really got it either. She's finessing people by making it look that way so she can get it. So I unfollowed everybody who wasn't in my immediate world so I can put my blinders on and run my race. And I ran it a fair way until she came along. Now I'm back on track, and as part of my next level of evolution, I have to start working on repairing a lot of damage I've done by some of my.
Now, let me tell you something before we get into this. That's one thing I told myself. Don't trip off the subscribers nobody got. Don't trip off how many people in their live chat. Don't trip off how many likes or wherever they had. Focus on you. Put your blinders on. Tunnel vision. Ride this motherfucker. Bust their ass.
My delivery. Now, I don't know if
everything
started today. Maybe it starts tomorrow. I think it's a daily process, but I'm asking people to just let me evolve and grow. And
she should have that same grace, though, right?
No.
Jesus,
No.
Jason, that's not how it works.
Because
you see that?
Okay.
It's all good long as you don't upset me. You can't fuck with people like that. Cause everything ain't gonna go your fucking way. And it's not all about you. And we don't live in your world. That's why motherfuckers don't fuck with him the long way. He got some folks that's cool.
Okay. So if you get cancer in your arm, what we gonna move the cancer to your leg? You cut the cancer out. That's how you heal. That's how the culture heals. How many house niggas right now work at Apple and all these other places who act like they really are the culture? You're moving the culture, but you don't own nothing. No, you're not moving the culture. You are the house nigga that goes out to wrangle the culture so that way you can give them a piece of the bag, but you're not giving them the piece of the ownership. I own Hollywood Unlocked 97% of my company right now. When I sit down at the table, I'm not listening to somebody tell me what I'm going to do. I'm telling them what I'm going to do. And that has been the problem.
Okay, so that's where he talked. Jason Lee, that's not what I wanted to do. Jason Lee found a bag over there on a pyramid scheme, and he was trying to use me, T.S. Madison, and Funky Dineva to build his pockets.
He wanted Armon Williams, Funky Dineva, and T.S. Madison to do Hollywood Unlocked. What the fuck was the it was
Madison was shooting movies, Dineva was doing her TV stuff, and I just wasn't finna get in that space.
Jason Lee messy ass, and we all know Bigo, wanted them, these three, to do a show on Bigo. Now you can make money on Bigo, good money. But look what everybody gotta do. Act a fucking fool, dox each other, talk about people's sexual orientations, talk about diseases, talk about death. Why would a motherfucker who's established, got a brand and a name for themselves, step down to something so messy? Now that's okay for motherfuckers trying to come up. But like one thing he did say is like, why would you want me to move backwards? And then you get all the praise.
I was done with that. I did that stuff on Facebook already. I've grown. I've matured. I'm trying to build the Armon Wiggins Show brand. I'm trying to, do red carpets. I'm trying to get verified. I'm trying to move into the media personality radio field, the place that Jason Lee is in.
Okay.
But he wants me to get on Bigo. He wants us to get on Bigo. And none of
and me personally, I watched Jason Lee on Bigo, and I watched the drama between him and Mother Platty, and him and Rick Rosa, and him and Milan, and all that shit. It ain't nothing over there but motherfucking mess. Jason Lee want them to go over there so he can pooch and bloat and gloat and act like and boast and make like he somebody big and doing something more than the motherfuckers over there. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. Just to say, hey, look who I got. Look who with me. Crazy ass.
None of us want to get on Bigo. So because we don't want to get on Bigo, he ends the Hollywood Unlocked, the Clubhouse Unlocked.
That's crazy.
It's over because we didn't want to get on Bigo. Hello, everyone. First, I want to say thank you for everyone for making Clubhouse Unlocked great. Unfortunately, Jason has a new project that will be taking majority of his time and is no longer available to do Clubhouse Unlocked. There is still an opportunity to do a show on Bingo if you're all interested. Thank you all again. Now, this is already disrespectful. You got the show producer DMing us. Now, a lot of people in the chat, like in our group chat, they wasn't really feeling like, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you got Kelvin messaging us this, like, all right, now you're done using us, and now you done found another project. Now you just gonna throw us off to the side like we're.
And all the fuck you could think of to do was to send a goddamn text. So you don't respect us. You don't respect our status. You don't think we nothing compared to you. All we deserve is a fucking text, and we don't went out our way. Okay.
Worthless pieces of trash. But we can go over on Bigo. This is what I'm saying. This is this is the same guy that's supposed to be for black media, black people, supporting people, pulling people up.
But that wasn't important enough to keep going when this would have been something great for everybody. But it was never for everybody. This showed that it was all about you. You ain't happy, fuck it. Fuck everybody. Nigga shit.
But you don't even communicate. So, either way, it's fine. And guess what I did? This is what I said. I actually appreciate all of you, and I'm grateful. Dineva, I've always wanted to share space with you. And Maddie, I didn't get an invite to the chateau, but I made the clubhouse. And Jason, I'm forever grateful for you being the first and only person to allow me into your space. Jason Lee said, "This ain't it, hoes. Talk to Maddie when she done contemplating the bag. Come over to Bigo." Okay. So
let's play the song because we gotta represent. Don't strike us. It's all love, our wine.
I'm not playing. And we not even done yet.
Let's get it to it.
We're not even done yet.
Let's get it to it.
We're not even done yet.
Let's get it to it, ho.
We're not even done yet.
Let's go. This bitch she put out
the cars, the Fendi, the Gucci, the Prada, yes I know. It's the way that I walk, the way that I talk, turn the hands everywhere I go. All of my drip hit high notes, booty doing circles like vinyls. Broke niggas stand to the side though, only rich niggas knocking at my door. You wanna get with me? I need a shopping spree. That black car.
Stop playing with me.
That's that big flex for me. You wanna
see when you got talent, you can even dance to your own music.
Period.
That black car energy. That's that big flex for me.
Somebody screenshot this and send this over to Jason Lee.
Ooh, I did. Wait a minute. I did, Armon. I did. I said, Jason Lee, Armon just destroyed you. Oh, live. It's some more shit for myself. I said, Jason Lee.
What you thought this was?
Oh.
If you wanna flex,
what?
I'm the best.
Somebody screenshot this and send this to Jason Lee.
Okay.
I like those real nice things. I like that.
Tired of being humble with you niggas.
Bling, bling, bling. I need that change.
It ain't respected.
Know what I mean. I like those real nice things. I like that bling, bling, bling. I need that change. Know what I mean.
Okay? Deposit your check on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go and stream that like that. Make sure
bitch, when I play it, don't be striking me either, ho.
You go stream that. Deposit your check.
Period. Come on over to Celeb Compound. We love you over here, okay? I know I post some shit about you, but it's never salacious. It's never hate on your end, okay? It's the other motherfuckers I hate, okay? Not you.
Okay, let's get back to the show. I just had to do that real quick. But we gonna.
And I had to too, because if I use it, I gotta represent. I show love to Miami Tip ass too while she try to get that shit off. Bitch, I see you, ho.
Get back to the show. We getting back to the show because I still gotta get into some things.
I know.
I still gotta get into some things. We not done. We about to do this. Let me go. Showed me the billboard. And so this is when I said schedule out some time.
Oh, I'm like
conversation.
Let me go back. Okay, here we go. Conversation.
Oh, no shade. Okay, so now Milan finna get hit with a bullet here, but I love Milan, so it's no shade.
I told you come to Bigo, bitch. Let me put you on and help you get this fucking money.
I'm not finna go in there and argue with Milan. She's late. Like, she's so beneath me. Tell that bitch to stop buying billboards. Then we can talk.
It ain't even a line you got to worry about. It's the opportunity. You want to be mentored. You want to be shown how to get the fucking money. But then you think you got to figure it out on your own. You need to learn how to listen and learn and let me help you.
Jason, I just feel like I've done that. Like, I've been there. I've got the t-shirt. I've got in the gutters with these girls. Like, I'm done with that. Like, I'm not finna sit on, prop my phone up and be reading a bunch of queens. Like, I did that on Facebook. Like, I just feel like that's going backwards for me. A lot of these girls, they weren't even on the internet. Like, this is something new for them, bitch. Like, I feel like it's different for you because you have a lot of access. But a lot of these girls, that shit is for bitches that couldn't make it on YouTube. Like, you know, I just feel like I did all that already. That's why these hoes is mad now, because shit happened. I couldn't even tell you why Bitch Milan really is mad. I don't even remember, you know? So it's just like, I don't know. It just feels like.
And Jason Lee is such a snake. A snake. He's slithering. I'm telling you this just so you can make some money and get the bag and all that fast talking. That's what I call fast talking. When you telling a motherfucker what it is, and they still trying to tell you some shit that's good about it. And it's like, motherfucker, didn't I just tell your ass I ain't finna do that shit? Why do I have to explain to a motherfucker that should know better? Like I said, that's backwards to me. I gotta go over there and build a name over there and build people over there and then try to get my people to come over there. My people don't even do that shit. Don't play.
Like, you put so much time and effort into building a YouTube channel and production. You know, you got the nice studio, and then it just be propped up on your phone, reading a bunch.
Twin Studios. But I was one of those people back then when Armon sat with Jason Lee. I was pissed. I was one of the people that's like, dog, you telling me you cannot see the snake in this motherfucker? And we know how good niggas make it sound. They love you to death as long as you're not competition. That's why I had erasing love. They love you to death as long as they don't see the potential in you. They love you to death as long as they can dim your light and they shine brighter. We was cool as a motherfucker until I did me. What is wrong with you?
Bunch of queens, like, bro.
And fags and punks grow up. Yes, they do. Sometimes when you grow up, you're not into messy shit like that. You're not trying to lead with your sexuality. You're not trying to broadcast everything for beans, for likes. We all gotta grow up. Like I said, that's for motherfuckers that's trying to get there.
I'm like, what? Okay, so I feel like we need to schedule out some time to have a real.
Okay, hold on. So then he said, you're not paying attention to what I'm doing over there. And he showed me the billboard. And so this is when I said schedule out some time.
Oh, I'm like, what? Okay, so I feel like we need to schedule out some time to have a real conversation so that this could make sense. Because to me, I mean, I understand you, but you are a different person. You know what I mean? You have a lot of leverage. So me seeing what
you're a lot of messy. You're in a lot of shit, and motherfuckers already got this motherfucking picture of you. And that's fine, because you still can do what you do with that. But that's not for everybody. Nobody wants to be known as a messy ass queen that only befriends you to blast you or throw it up in your face later or do something for you just to say, hey, this is what I did for you. That's why I don't go on nobody's platform. I don't give a fuck how long it take me. I don't give a fuck how long it take. Ain't no bitch a year, 4, 2, 3 years from now gonna say, I made you. Or you wouldn't be if it wasn't for me. Or I showed everybody on my page. Or I'm the one that gave you the nigga shit.
you're able to do is totally different from something that I'm able to do. You have a lot more resources than I do.
More room.
But let's talk about it. Let's schedule some time.
More room to be a fool, to be an asshole, to be disrespectful. It's rooms you ain't even got in, Jason Lee. You ain't even thinking bigger. You going backwards, Pooh. Period.
Time. Let me know when you're available or whatever, and then let's have a chat.
I'm a YouTuber. I'm a media personality. I'm a cultural critic. Help me in that lane.
Okay.
But let me tell you something.
Ooh, I'm going to let him finish. I'm going to let him do it. I ain't going to do it.
She know that's what I was supposed to do. Because after that, we didn't talk for a minute. Then he hit me up about he needed some more help.
And we could tell. We could tell. When Armon went over there on Gagging and did that show and did his motherfucking thing to the T, that bitch knew she wasn't no competition. I knew when y'all first sat together, it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. See, you have to sit with motherfuckers that's focused on themselves, that's working their own plan. Motherfuckers will sit with you. You ain't gotta have shit. You ain't gotta even have a name. But if you got something, I mean anything, a conversation, a vibe, a swag, if you wear a certain shit or like he was talking about his lights, motherfuckers see that shit and they want it. They want it. But what I'm gonna tell you, the gag is you can only fake for so long. You can only fake for so long. Don't keep up with the Joneses. Be the Joneses, fool.
Instagram, YouTube, he wanted some tea. So let me show you this. Hold on. Let me show you this.
Show us. We wait.
Help me and I'll help you, starting with your verification. Mind you, this was a year ago. I never asked Jason Lee for anything. I never asked him for any help. He hit me up and asked me for some help with some tea. And he said, if you help me, and I'll help you, starting with your verification. How I knew he was a hater, why I'm still not verified. But yet you running around verifying Kyle and this one and that one and bragging about it.
And to rub it in your face. And to rub it in your face. To stop fucking with you for nothing. And then rub it in your face. But Jason Lee is a miserable snake. Anybody that has to gloat about everywhere they go, everything they were, everybody they know, ain't happy. You don't have to show nothing or be nothing you are. Because if you already are or already got it, they already know. You might have to rewind that to understand it.
And bragging about it. Nigga, you was never trying to help me. This is that fake. I'm too hot. Why wouldn't you want to help me? I'm doing numbers on my own. We getting super chats. I'm really the voice out here for these female rappers.
I got my own money.
I'm doing my thing. I'm hosting your show.
We the voice, nigga.
I'm giving you views.
Right.
You tell, but see, this is the hot tea. He knew that's what I needed. He knew, he needs to be verified. So he led that. You see the text? I ain't lying. The nigga told me, help me out, bro. Help me with stuff, and I'm gonna help you get verified. You think I didn't help him? I helped that nigga every time he called me. Am I verified? No. So don't tell me this is about Tiffany Haddish, and don't tell me that nigga's not a hater.
I knew he was a hater before you knew he was a hater. Y'all ain't grow up together, nigga. I can help you help me. I give you a little, you give me a little. I give you a little, you give me nothing. I won't even see your ass. You ain't even gotta wait till it gets to this point. The flags are there. Do not ignore them. We've heard that story 1,000 times. The red flags, the red flags. It don't take long. It don't take that long. He said that was last year. If it take that long, you ain't got no connects. You ain't about what you do. Or you ain't who you say you are. Or you hate it. Take a pic, nigga.
You niggas don't know the whole thing.
You ain't have to tell me. I knew it. I swear
And
I
I'm
knew
sitting
it.
around this nigga bragging about helping everybody else get verified. Mind you, this nigga done jacked my whole swag.
All of it.
Stop.
I said it before you went to gagging. You took Kaya's, talk shit about it, and then turn around and took your shit. Your pop-ups, your video, all that little shit. We been knew that. And it's a shame. It's really a shame. Because, like he said, I've been doing this for years. It takes a lot to get here. Even the production takes a lot. Everybody husband don't do this. Everybody mate can't do this shit. Some of us have to figure out ourselves. The electronics, the lights, the everything. The style, production, how you want this to go, and everything. And you're lazy, punk, funky. You look like you stink ass. Wake up one day and like something and take it. You hear something and your punk ass just take it. But you see what Armon did? He ain't stupid. He made sure, let me download receipts, screenshot, record, picture. I'm doing the same. Cause a motherfucker run up out of your ass when your shit get hot. And this motherfucker gon' get hot. Trust. I remember you.
Stop playing with me. And guess what? I still played it cool.
Mm-hmm.
Still did the show. Still smiled.
Yeah.
Still went to the Hollywood Unlocked shit. Still didn't go online and rant and rave about it.
Mm-hmm.
No, but no, y'all don't know, y'all never knew nothing.
And still showed Jason Lee some love. Talked all about it was great and blah, 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 bullshit.
None of this.
And then you got a picture with Kanye. That nigga died. He died then. See, some people just got a light you can't dim. Some of us just have the spark. We walk in the room, we don't have to say nothing. All eyes are on us. It has nothing to do with looks or nothing. It's the aura, the energy that we've collected from greatness. We dug, planted. And a weak motherfucker think they just gonna take it. It ain't not gonna happen. I'm sending the Holy Spirit, the motherland spirits, everybody. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. The motherfuckers got my back is the motherfuckers here and gone. You hear me? Here and gone. Get off my nuts. Stop taking my shit. Stop sucking my dick. And I ain't gonna let it go. It might not be tomorrow. Might not be 6 months from now. Might even be a year or two from now. But I ain't gonna never let it go. That's the only one thing about Cardi B that I never say she ain't right is we gonna be forever. You know who you are.
Oh, and there's more.
Oh,
there's more. This is when I started to feel like, okay, this nigga's a hater.
A big hater. I'm going to get to an important part and then I'm going to do something else. I can't give y'all all this lie. Y'all got to go see it yourself.
Bling like, oh, it's Super Bowl weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend. Are you going to, you should come with me to the Little Baby thing. You and your man come out. I'm about to DJ at the Little Baby thing. I'm like, whoa, really? You going to invite me? Like, that's dope. I'm like, nigga, Jay Bling, he's Floyd Mayweather DJ. This is cool, you know?
Right.
So, long story short, he invited us out. We go to and so the Hollywood Unlock Awards, no, the Hollywood Unlock Mixer was on a Thursday. Jay Bling, like, okay, I'm DJing this party. I think it was Saturday or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. So that night, me, Jay Bling, and going somewhere else. Now, me, Jason Lee, and some other people, we ended up going to the Abbey. And so this is when Jason Lee was telling me about Kanye. Okay. He was like, he's the new head of media with Kanye West. Kanye just sent them $1 million, and actually that was a good night. I'm not even gonna hold you.
You probably wouldn't, but I'm glad you said that. When Kanye was up there having that conversation and I posted Jason Lee got his ass threw out in the cold, I said, why Kanye West keep talking about money and talking about his job is to keep money in his pocket? And I said, right, motherfuckers, you bring something to me, it should be ready, set, and already ready to go. You just need my production or promotion or a percentage. So motherfucking he sent you $1 million. The media, where is it at? Where is the black media at? Where is the headquarters? Where's the station? You talking about Bigo? I'm gonna give you some game. If you had any sense, you would have took Hollywood Unlocked to one of these streaming channels you talk shit about. Ruko, Pluto. It's like 6 or 7 other ones that we can watch off and out. And them motherfuckers, if you that motherfucking bad and you got all these plans, that's where you should have took Armon, Funky Dineva, and T.S. Madison to one of these shows and stream it and have your own fucking channel. Stupid.
He really showed me a good time that night. Bought drinks at the bar. We went to Habibi's, like, turning the internet down. I'm like, girl, she stay trying to one up me. What is this lady's tea?
I missed it.
Look at the date, February 13th. Then Jason Lee.
February.
I spent the entire day recovering from last night. Shout out to whoever that is, Benavucci and Jay Bling, for making last night so much fun. Only 2 rules for future parties. Never give me the mic. I've been drinking. And 2, don't regret anything you say on the mic when you've been drinking. So now all of a sudden,
Jay Bling.
Booking Jay Bling. Okay. That's fine. So I thought that was interesting. Here's the reason why I thought that was interesting. You saw those dates, right? That was February 14th. This was February 13th. Now watch this.
You can't know nobody I don't know.
Armon. March 2nd. Fresh content dropping soon. Watch this. March 7th. The new set for Gagging with Jason Lee. All new show tomorrow night. And yes, back to burning the internet down. I'm like, girl, she stay trying to one up me. What is this lady's tea?
I'm glad we having this conversation because motherfuckers think because I'm little, I don't know. All little YouTubers go through this. It's just cute to see the big boys because if you see this motherfucker doing this to Armon, when I tell y'all what motherfuckers be doing to me with my little 69 subs, but my 69 subs was the real deal. No bots, no fake motherfuckers, nobody that's just over here for clout or just over here because it was the cool thing to do. We gonna be some bad motherfuckers. You watch. But check the tea. This is what motherfuckers do for me. All right. And we all bloggers. We all talk about the same shit. I personally go out my way not to. Motherfuckers will come all the way down to 0 to steal my shit. They all the way up here on 99, but they'll rather, let me go back here. Because this bitch, she too good. Because that's all the fuck I got from it. And this is what the same shit Jason Lee doing. I'm doing shit ain't got shit to do with you. Everything I do, you think it's about you. So here you come, trying to prove something. Your shit still don't look like shit. Niggas.
Is this?
What is?
What is this?
I've been saying the same thing.
What is this? let it rest.
I can't wait till the day I can do this. I cannot wait. Ooh, I got some good downloaded videos. They was on my head, really, especially in the beginning. Yeah. A couple weeks ago, ooh, motherfuckers was sucking a tip so good. Finish.
I'm like,
my bad.
Like this dude keep like trying to compare himself. But this is the one that's the gagger.
Gag it. Gag me.
Remember I told you I went and bought a dog?
This bitch don't even like dogs.
This is just the reach of facts.
Not you.
Look at me. Day out with my son. That's February 20th, 2021.
What? Oh, man.
Look at this. I swear to God, I can't make this up.
You can't make it up. I know.
The next day, someone literally handed me a dog on the red carpet. I felt so gay in this photo. February 21st, 2021.
Oh, man, we know you telling the truth. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Nah, I can't even say that. If the big dog's going through it, my shit ain't nothing. Now I can laugh and say, ha, 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 because you're going to be doing that shit forever because, bitch, I'm that bitch. This is just showing me what's to come. Nothing more, nothing less. I enjoyed it. Sucking dick. This is what I call. And I hate to say it, but this is what it is. Somebody sucking your dick. Just every time you turn around, they sucking your dick.
Girl.
Everything you say, they sucking your dick. You take a picture, they take one. They do something, they do something. You put on the color, you put on the color. You say something, they say.
Like you always gotta try to one up me. You always gotta try to battle me.
Even motherfuckers you don't know.
That nigga didn't even have a dog, and the dog is dressed. Like, come on. I'm like, yeah, he'll screw me over.
Let's get to the good stuff.
I gotta just tell you what happened. Okay, so this was the article, right?
The fucked up article.
They didn't know. They didn't know where Kanye was. That's why they said West posted for picture with LA-based media personality Armon Wiggins at the event.
He hated that. He hated
These
that.
are the pictures. This is what this article is about. Jason Lee had the article edited and added this stuff in there. He called them and had them slide his Instagram in there, which is fine. Whatever.
And you gotta know by now that Armon had the original, stupid. Niggas be hating. And please, don't let them have some authority. You just grass. If a motherfucker talking about some poof and be gone, nigga, you can't do shit. That's crazy. But motherfuckers be so stupid. It's like, don't you think I downloaded the original? Don't you think I downloaded that? Crazy.
I get it. If you go through this article, you'll notice that this article has nothing to do with Jason Lee's pictures. This is why when you go here, hold on, the article was updated on February 7th at 2:28 in the morning. But that's not even the wear out.
I just said, well,
okay,
that ain't the wear out.
So Jason Lee goes and calls the Daily Mail once he sees that I posted that I got picked up by the Daily Mail. Okay, are y'all following me? I posted that I got picked up by the Daily Mail. He immediately started inserting his Instagram, had them insert his Instagram into this article. That's all fine and dandy. He still never posted the article. He never posted the article. He wouldn't have the article updated with his stuff. I get it. It was his brunch. He's like, girl, who's this boy? You just moved out here, whatever. But that wasn't what messed me up. Now, here is the kicker.
Okay.
Jason Lee then had, that wasn't enough.
Wait.
That wasn't enough. Jason Lee went and had a new article written. Watch this. This is the new article.
Kanye is
Kanye West is joined by Hollywood Unlocks, Jason Lee for the future brunch with Sun, Saint, Chicago, and Psalms. Now watch this.
Kanye West just kicked his ass out on the cold. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I said. I knew it when he kept talking about money and a motherfucker steady wearing Balenciaga. You know when a nigga wear too much Balenciaga? Y'all didn't get the shit he said? Nigga doing too much. You doing too much. Y'all need to listen to my commentary. I be telling y'all before the shit get here. I don't know how to whitewash it. I don't know how to politically clean it up for you. And I'm at a point where I ain't got enough people to give a fuck or give a goddamn. Only to you two. So fuck are you anyway. Doing too much. Told y'all.
This is what he shared on his page at 2:07 Eastern, February 7th. Mind you, look at my article. It was updated at 2:28.
Oh.
February 7th.
Get a life, Jason Lee.
So he had them run him stuff in my article.
Now this is a prime example of a miserable motherfucker. This is the motherfucker that sits on his platform and dog motherfuckers out, even once for no reason, like Nicki Minaj. Dog out about her age. Accolades that she deserves. Bullshit that ain't right. You don't even have a life. And I don't want to hear about nobody money. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody plane tickets or wearing too much Balenciaga, like Kanye said. Bitch, you ain't got no life. If you was doing this and you everywhere and you the man, you ain't got to do all this. You were up all night long calling a motherfucking Daily Mail, getting on their motherfucking nerves and driving them crazy. To go out their way to post your goddamn Hollywood Unlocked. If they cared about you, you would have been in the first article. No one likes you, Jason Lee. You're an asshole. And that's why when you go to sleep at night, I'm sure it's cold and miserable. And if it's not, you're with someone you paid for, allegedly. Now that's some Bigo.
And create a whole new article.
That's some Bigo tea. Shout out to Miss Platty. Get that bitch.
Look. And so all of this now is about Jason Lee. Look at this article on the Daily Mail.
Kanye West look like.
This is all about Jason fucking Lee.
Sit down.
Look. This whole article is about Jason.
And fuck the Daily Mail. That's some weak ass shit to do. That's some weak ass. I wouldn't even want to read it no more. Why would I want to read this? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Motherfuckers like this don't go that far, Armon. Don't worry. The universe, the God, the rocks you know, the paper and the cards you know how this ends up. It's a cycle. Whatever you put out, you will receive. If you on YouTube being scandalous, you think because, it's just an article, or it's just a title, or it's just something, somebody, it's just commentary. No, it's not. No, it's not. Motherfuckers think about shit before they do it. You could do the same. But your lazy ass rather just take it. Yeah, bitch, I will blast you too. And I will do the same thing. Keep on gathering tea, pack it up, put it in the bag. Okay, when this bitch trip, I'm going to blast this hoe. And that's what he did.
Kanye West. All because, but guess what you don't see? Guess what you don't see?
Oh, man.
Me.
Yeah, you go.
He had a whole new article written and removed me from the article, or didn't add me.
Both.
So guess what I text?
Wait a minute.
After he unfollowed me.
Okay.
Do we have a problem?
Do we?
I always ask him that. Do we have a problem, Jason Lee? No response. I called his phones. Both phones. That's why niggas like, oh, there should be a conversation. We had conversations. We've done that. He just don't like me.
Right.
Do we have a problem? I asked him, do we have a problem? He wouldn't answer the phone. He wouldn't text me back. He finally texted me back. And I'm going to have to read these because I don't think you guys are going to be able to see them.
Read them.
So let me see if I could pull them up like this. This is what he texted me and said.
This narrative that you're pushing that I wanted you to work for free is bullshit because nobody ever said that. The fact is, I approached
this is what he said
about producing the show for
this
you.
Narrative that you're pushing
to be gagging.
Okay.
Their
Before
words.
we get there, it's important. So I was talking to a YouTuber by the name of Larry Reed.
Yeah, he said 500.
Okay. And we were having a conversation. I don't remember what it was about, but long story short, he pretty much said something about Jason Lee along the lines of, beware of Jason Lee or something like that. And I was like, well, I don't even know because he wants me to do. Oh, I asked him, did I do something wrong? I'm like, did I do something wrong about asking for money or whatever? Because he wanted me to do a show, but Jason Lee and all his people, they unfollowed me. He said, why? I said, because I think that that he was mad that I asked to be paid. I don't know. He just unfollowed me. And
Bitch, why would I want to be paid? When I sit on my show, I get paid. You want me to sit on your show for 2 hours, get your look good, sit with all these people, let them send super chats, it all go to your pocket. All the likes and views go to you. And you can't just cut me a little son. I'm sure it'll be the first time. Crazy.
And he had his team unfollow me. So, Larry ended up sending that information to another YouTuber. And another YouTuber ended up sending that to another YouTuber. And they ended up going on YouTube and discussing that. And so it was this whole thing that people were feeling like Jason Lee didn't want to pay Armon. So that's the only reason why I feel like he hit me up, because it was going viral that Jason Lee unfollowed me because I asked for a budget to do his show.
Okay.
And yay, because I wanted to help you the way no one helped me. You returned the favor by attempting to shit on me. I'd rethink that. I ain't gonna do it back and forth about it, but I wanted to clear the air on BS you trying to get out there because it's ridiculous. Most importantly, I said nothing, but you're showing everybody who would think to help you that you can't be trusted, and this business is based on relationship. So that's that gatekeeping, threatening, narcissist type of thing.
All right.
So I responded. I'm finna show y'all what I said. So I hope y'all getting what he said.
Bitch, I do everything.
Let me pull up my text.
You ain't do shit for me.
Let me pull up my text.
That's what I got from it.
Okay. I said, number one, I'm not putting out a narrative on you. I don't know what the issue is. Hence the reason the last text I sent you was, do we have a problem? You unfollow me and had everyone on your team and anyone I met through you unfollow me with zero explanation. So I was left to assume it was because I declined to do the gagging show and mentioned a budget. I appreciate you trying to help me get on the network, but I never asked for that. Honestly, you have told me you were going to help me with other things that I have asked for and never did, which believes me to think you're only willing to help me if it's benefiting you in some way. Number two, I definitely did not send any information to YouTubers. Did I vent about it to the wrong person? Perhaps. But at the end of the day, you weren't communicating.
And why every time somebody tell Larry Reed something, it get out? Nah, this is not that personal to Larry Reed. I seen you said, "Oh, mine $500." I guess that was a I apologize. I'm sorry, whatever one, or just support. But I'm glad Armon keeping it real. I appreciate that. I don't fuck with no fake ass YouTubers, and the ones that was, I took them off. If I don't like someone, you acting away or treating or changing, just take them off. Why would that go anywhere if you only told Larry Reed?
So I was left trying to figure out what happened on my own. Did I have people reaching out to Tasha K? Hell no. Believe what you want, but keep the dry ass threats. Because just like you, I don't give a fuck. Just like you have the right to unfollow me because you feel like it, I have the right to have a conversation with whoever I want. As far as my true colors being shown, you literally unfollowed me for no reason and had your whole staff follow suit because I said I can't do something. Like, what the F? So please, let's not talk about true colors. If the relationship was that fragile, you clearly didn't F with me for real. So we both had a realization.
Okay. Come on, teach them all. It ain't just y'all. Bitch. That's why stop. Don't use that friend word lightly, people.
Number 4, I'm forever grateful for the Kanye brunch moment. Hence the reason. Let's talk about this. My birthday coming up. First of all, you always know you got a hater when a nigga on your birthday, birthday can't even tell you happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let me tell y'all this. I don't care what nobody say. If you got a person that follow your Instagram and on your birthday, they can't say happy birthday, or they don't, or y'all supposed to be cool, they don't like none of your pictures. They don't comment on none of your stuff. They're haters. Jason Lee never commented on any of my stuff positive. Never like.
Ain't no way around it. I don't want to hear. I don't be on there. You motherfuckers hit you with yeah, you might not be on here, but bitch, when you do get on here, fuck out of here.
Any of my stuff, unless it was pertaining to Hollywood Unlocked or gagging. It could be my damn birthday. I could be saying, something, giving away $1 million to autistic kids. That man won't say nothing and be looking from all of his pages. I knew he was a hater. He was just watching me and keeping me close. He was never my friend. He was never trying to help me out. You never really.
He wanted your mojo. Like the fucking, what do you call that damn movie? With the white man with the T. The mojo. What's the mojo? He lost his mojo. Jason Lee ain't got no mojo.
Really supported me.
Come to me.
So my birthday.
Austin Powers. That nigga ain't had no mojo. And he came over here to get yours. He came up, seen your studio, seen what he need. You told him everything that he would need on the background, on the back end. You showed him how to do what it do this way. And he took it and then put a little his own sauce on it. It's like shit. It's like buying Thanksgiving food from Snooks. You're going to season it up a little bit, put it in the oven. But you didn't cook it.
Birthday pulls up and I'm finding out new tea. So Armon Wiggins' birthday, this is recently. This is June. Sitting there fake in the section. Like you like me. You don't even like me. Mind you. So it's my birthday, right? Mind you, I find out.
I just will see that.
I'm changing that because I want to bring you closer into my world. Because I know there's a lot of people.
Wait a minute. We're gonna look at this last little part and then I'm gonna stop. So y'all can go over to Armon Wiggins and finish this live. Still about an hour and a half or more to go. But I want to tell you, it was a spicy alapatasha. I don't know. I just made that up. It was a spicy night.
I just don't understand why invite me if you don't like me. I don't get it.
To show out.
So, I don't know.
To feel like I'm gonna shit on you, bitch. Even though it doesn't work like that, especially not for a confident motherfucking fly ass brother. Motherfuckers who ain't got shit, nobody, no love, no friends, nothing to show for but material things. That's all they gonna want to show you. They have nothing else.
Nowhere though, he starts subbing me in videos. So let's
It's a
watch.
good performance. You had a great performance in essence. It's pathetic. And there's so many people right now. There's so many people online that are
to the roof and talk.
So let's start. Subject, he starts subbing me here. Watch.
To you a little bit about some ideas that I had, because I'm always thinking about how to evolve my business. And you know, we just had a successful workshop, and I never really show people like the behind the scenes creative stuff, which by the way, I'm changing that because I want to bring you closer into my world. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that follow me that I inspire with their business. You know, and there's a couple of you shady hoes that act like I inspire you, but you're really just here to watch the blueprint and hate on the low because I see everything. But anyway, let's keep it positive.
I'm here to hate on the low
and watch the blueprint.
So I'm like, okay.
And this,
go.
See, motherfuckers like this ain't never had nothing real. No real friends, no true love. Nobody that got their back, no matter what, wrong or right, I'm with you. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I'm with you, wrong or right. My mama taught me that. Shout out to her. That shit ain't no joke. If you don't know nothing about that, you're like you said, if that's all it takes for us not to be cool or for you to unfollow me, the shit was fragile and it wasn't shit from the get-go. But shout out to Armon Wiggins for speaking up for herself. And I don't want to hear nothing else about Nicki Minaj because she did the same thing. The same thing you doing, she did. We are all humans and we all have feelings and we all have breaking points. Most of us are only 3-4 feet from the edge anyway. All we need is a nice little push. You give us a little fuel and we're going to take off and jump off that motherfucker. So you have to be cautious of what you do to people, cautious of what you say, even subbing. A nice little sub will catch your ass whooping real good. I'm just saying.
Here's the shade. Here's another one. Nicki Minaj, Essence Festival. Here we go. This is August 24th.
That's the one I dropped.
Here's the sub. Let's see if it play.
It's a good performance. You had a great performance in essence, even though some people said it was horrible. They weren't there. I was there. You had a good performance.
Why are you shading me? Because I said she was doing too much and it was trash at Essence. Okay. Now watch this one. The Nicki, watch this.
They're still trying to use the Nicki and Cardi drama. Fuck. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. And there's so many people right now. There's so many people online that are still trying to use the Nicki and Cardi drama to build clout. I was in that shit for 3 years when it mattered.
Why? 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 Why?
Because he has nothing. He has nothing.
I don't understand why.
You will never understand, Armon. You will never understand. It's not to be understood. You can't re-raise these niggas. You can't show him nurturing love that he never got. You can't show him how to befriend people and he's never had a real friend. You can't teach him common sense and how the streets go if you ain't never been in them. There is no fixing some shit. I learned that when I learned boundaries. You cannot fix, control, change, make anything, anyone at all. People are who they are. And if he hasn't realized the common denominator in all his beefs, and there is a lot of beefs, then you talking to the wall anyway. This bitch is going to take this as war. He's going to go out his way to keep subbing you, adding you, or either go on gagging and act a fool for his corny ass viewers. Because everybody that go up there is fucking corny as fuck. And that's why he used you to give a little flavor. Give him a little flavor to that bland ass show. That's why he stole Kaya's shit, even though you was the one that said she was stupid and da-da-da-da-da. But now you understand. It's bland over there. It's real creamy over there. They need a little chocolate. They need a little cocoa, like anything and everything. They needed a little bit more pure, a little more chocolate. Creamy over there.
Why? Who do the Nikki? Why? Why are you subbing me? Why? We're not done. So let's get to the latest. Okay. So boom.
All right.
Wendy Williams.
We're gonna finish this and that's it.
Is this the Wendy Williams one?
Yeah.
She subbed me again with Wendy Williams. Look.
He's even hearing that. Okay.
What? Look.
What was going on? Okay. We cut out the middleman. I didn't know what was going on. Okay. But what I'm not going to do is let nobody discredit me. And I saw YouTubers say, oh, Jason must have been mad. Yeah, I was not happy because, and it isn't just because we got one story wrong. Let's be very clear. It's because a lot of these jealous bitches wish they could sit in the seat that I'm in. And so they want to see me, as much as they act like they support me, they want to see me fail so they could slide up here. But the difference between all of them is that they get the internet, but they don't get the business. I'm in the internet business. I know how to build brands. I know how to elevate and amplify brands. I know how to kill the queen in one story and make it to the White House in another day. Bitch.
And this bitch ain't nothing but a lot of motherfucking talking. A lot of talking. Hollywood Unlocked has a name and it's known, but brand wise, I don't see it, sweetheart. I don't see it. By now, shit, you should have been the next motherfucking Breakfast Club. They finna go off the air. A person like you should have a station. Even Tasha K has a fucking app. What are you doing? You're worried about Bigo. You are too worried about proving shit to people you hate or who came against you or didn't like you or checked you. Nothing more, nothing less. Everybody got a beef with. Ask them what they do to Jason Lee. And it's going to be some weak ass shit like, oh, they said this or they posted it. You be like, what the fuck? Get a life, nigga.
Bitch, you're not me. We're not the same. We make mistakes, but I am the example of how you get to where everybody is trying to go. And I'm very humble. But see, don't take my humility as some softness to let y'all play in my face.
Is you gonna play in our face though? He said, I am humble.
Because I see everything. I don't comment on everything because some bitches don't need to be talked about.
And that's the thing. If you say something and do something and a motherfucker sit around and think it's always about them, guess what that means? They always talking about you. Because how would you think anything I do or say had to do with you? Or it's personal. If you ain't over there talking shit about me.
Because they don't vibrate at a level where anybody's even hearing that. Okay?
So
but
that was
anyway, I called my friend up.
So that was me because, and I'm going to tell you the breakdown, but clearly this is.
And you posted and you ran with the story?
Look.
Over that.
So
Jason was pissed, I could tell.
He was.
I said Jason was pissed. Now, here's why Jason Lee is, I think Jason Lee has recently been mad at me. Okay? Because, well, let me play you this. Let me just play you that real.
Y'all gonna have to go over there and finish, okay? Because I don't want no shit. But what we is gonna do is post the part that I posted. Because it's the good shit. Here we go. We got 5 more minutes.
And not support her because I'm posting her too much. I only need to be posting her if she pays
I'm
me.
sorry. Here we go.
I'm noticing that he has some dope lights in the studio. I mentioned that to him later on. We'll talk about that. That's the first time I seen the studio, and I thought it was super dope the way his studio was set up because he had the lights coming from the ceiling. It was super. It was a vibe. It was super dope, right? So he does a show, and he's asking me, "I know you're coming out here for Cardi B." I'm like, No, I'm not. He was like, I can go see her if I wanted to.
Okay.
Because she lives right around the corner. I'm like, why do you keep asking me that? Mind you, we're at this point, we're sitting at the table in his living room. And I got on my Essential shirt. And I dare him to say I'm lying. I had on an Essential shirt, Essentials hoodie. A hoodie that he was trying to jock. Him and his team was trying to jock the style because they were trying to create. And
this nigga Jason Lee so old that he be trying so hard to fit in and jock the young niggas that the shit looks just slouchy and not tailored. Every time he throw on some hip shit, it just look ridiculous. I don't know why. Maybe it's just him, but 50-year-old man.
Create the same look. So let me show you, so I can show you that I was at his house. Hold on. February 11th.
Hold on.
February 11th.
Come on now.
Debuted at number, I don't know, I think number 2.
5.
So boom.
That's me.
This happened. I'm about to show you. Hold on, let me get it. I'm painting the picture for
on the side of that. Be the wackest motherfuckers believe anything.
Hold on.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you to every blog that have supported me. Thank you to every blog that wants to support me and everything. They wanted to support me, wanted to support this record. Because just because I didn't start in the shade room, they're like, hey, do you want me to this and that? Thank you, everybody. Like, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Armon Wiggins. And yeah, thank you guys.
He was mad.
I'm sitting at her table, bro. I'm sitting at Jason Lee's table. My phone is going off. Cardi B shouted you out. Mind you, this nigga think I'm coming out here to meet Cardi B. He just told me that we can't talk about her on the show 3 days prior because he beefing with her for whatever reason I don't know. I didn't ask.
So he hating on you.
Now my phone is going off because she shouted me out, and I'm sitting at the table. My man sitting right here, and he looking at me like, "What you doing?" I'm like this. This is the first time she shouted me out. I'm like, "Oh my God, Cardi B shouted me out." But Jason Lee is sitting here right now, pissed off at her, talking about how she keep calling him, how he ignoring her, and how he think I'm out here secretly meeting up with her.
Back when he's gargling balls.
So then he gonna tell me, "Oh, I know you. You know she's only shouting you out because I'm not talking to her. Right. She's mad at me because I'm mad at her."
That made
me what?
At the time,
I don't care about none of that. Like, girl, pay it. That's the only reason why she's shouting you out. And I would be careful. I would watch her. Oh, and before we get into this, I've already told Cardi B this. I didn't tell Cardi B this prior because it was not my business. Because at the end of the day, I felt like they're closer friends than Cardi B and I. So at the end of the day, I wasn't going to tell Cardi B. I don't discuss Jason Lee with Cardi B to a point where I'm going to tell her something that he said, and then they fall out, and then we fall out, and then she's no longer messing with me, and they still friends. Cardi B and Jason Lee are friends.
Right. You did right. You did right.
Now, I don't like how he tried to have me not be cool with Cardi B for his own jealous reasons. This is the picture that I'm painting. This is why he's a hater.
Big hater. Super hater.
He's going to tell me I need to watch out for Cardi B and not support her because I'm posting her too much. I only need to be posting her.
Ain't that the most trifling shit you ever heard? This motherfucker sucks Cardi B ass. And I know they cool now. And I know this is old. And it has nothing to do with our mind. But you see how a motherfucker will suck your ass, boost you up, go everywhere you go, be your best buddy and your best supporter and cheerleader until you tell them no, or you don't do what the fuck they asked you to do for the first time. Because it only take one time. And most of the time you done said yes every 30 other fucking times. You telling somebody else not to support your friend or your girl or your dog because of XYZ? If that's your friend, y'all gonna get back regardless. Because you're not supposed to talk shit about them, go against them, or stop supporting them. Just because I ain't talking to you don't mean we ain't cool. Something happens, something important happens, I'm still going to support you and not talk to you. But I love you anyway. Until you say sorry or whatever it might be. But no love has been lost. We just having a hard time right now. This nigga go out his way to tell Armon don't support her. Why you sitting up here disrespecting Nicki Minaj like that? I don't fuck with fake assholes. I know a lot of y'all do. I know y'all used to this. But it's really a nice little percent of us out there that's for real out here. Fuck with you the long way. If we cool, we cool. We always cool. Until something go wrong. And this nigga, Jason Lee, been out of line.
If she paying me. Then he gonna say he regret not working with, he regret going so hard on Nicki Minaj for Cardi B because Cardi B don't give nothing back.
What? So I took from that, Cardi B ain't sat on your show. You been boasting for years. She coming, she coming, she coming. She didn't come to the Black Media party with you. And she didn't say shout out to Jason Lee. She said shout out to Armon. But you go out your way to shit on Nicki Minaj. Even when you can't think of nothing. Or she ain't did nothing wrong. Now it's about her age. You is a sick ass motherfucker, Jason Lee.
Watch out for her.
Watch out for her.
All because she shouted me out.
He told Armon Wiggins to watch out for Cardi B. He telling him you can't trust her. Basically, she a snake, or she ain't gonna have your back, or she not really your friend, or she gonna use you. That's the only reason you should be giving him a warning about your friend.
Me out. So, did I listen to that? No. I still kept my posting.
Good for you. Because even though we might not like what's being said, you got to stand on your shit. If you ain't did shit to me and you ain't got no problem. No matter what nobody else think or saying or doing. If me and you cool, we cool no matter what. My people ain't got to like you. Your people ain't got to like me. But me and you, we here. I'm doing the two fingers eye to eye if you don't know.
You're a hater.
You're a fucking hater.
And you're still cool with Cardi B. You're still running up under her.
You're still leaving vacations hella early just to be up under Cardi B.
After you done dogged out, talk shit about her, tell another motherfucker don't run and don't do this, but you steady trying to do that. But that comes with trying to hang with the in crowd, trying to hang with the popular kids. And you know how that go. Usually the popular kids are the most low self-esteem, hateful, motherfucking jealous. You don't even, Jason Lee does not like Cardi B, allegedly. Because ain't no way you turned on her that damn fast. But you did turn that fast on Armon. So, hey, maybe this is just how you treat people. You will never have nobody who's down for you. Because you're not down for anybody else. Unless it benefits you. You want to keep it cool, Cardi B, so you can be at all the latest parties. And you can always use her against anybody and everybody. But wait till the new girls get in town. Because you know every 3 to 4 years, it's a new bitch come around. And we going to see how the attitudes change then. Long as you popping, Cardi B, y'all cool. But when you ain't popping, you remember. Ooh, hate it. Ooh.
Sorry. But yeah, you want me not to have a relationship with her.
I can't help it.
No, sir. Sorry, not happening.
Uh-huh.
So then.
And thank goodness that you smarter than a lot of these motherfuckers. Because that is crazy. Ooh. What a night. What a night, people. Shout out to Armon Williams for getting into his ass. He deserved it. You can only be friends to a motherfucker that wants to be a friend to you. You can't force nothing. You can't fake nothing. No matter what it is. Even fake shit fall apart eventually because some real shit gonna happen. Life is real. You hear me? Any motherfucking wool over your eyes, trust. If you ask to be seen or for the shit to be revealed, he will reveal it for you. But shout out to Armon. Don't flag my shit. It's all love. Fuck you, Jason Lee. It's all alleged. No one cares. Kiss our ass. Especially the YouTube street. Fuck Jason Lee. You see, the motherfucker don't give a fuck about nobody. Let him sit in his little bubble and let him think he's bigger than what he really is. You're popular. That's the real meaning of celebrity. It's really just being known, okay? You're popular. Nothing more, nothing less. Nobody really wants to see you. Everybody know they can't trust you. Everybody know you're an asshole and don't care about nobody's feelings. It's hard to have anything real with anybody like that. But anyway, the boys was fighting. So I had to, anything I talk about, if something happened, I'm going to update you guys. Make sure if you're new around here that you like and subscribe so you never miss when I go live. We go live at some random ass time. It just depends on what's happening. Sometimes I take a minute. Sometimes I'm going. But I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. If you missed it, make sure you rewind and get into it. I appreciate it. This is the Celeb Compound. You listen to Story Laurent. You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys later. I love all my celebrity tots, all my besties and bestianas. See you guys later. Till next time. Good night.